her ass hit in the face again. She needs to get her ass box the fuck out again.
Say you doing better, I heard you. Now you run your mouth and say I ain't deserving. Pretty bitch, yeah, it's usual. Say no hard feelings, but it's mutual. I'll be your chef, you gon' be my chef. Way I feel for you is reciprocating too. I've been excited before, not excited before. There's war outside my door, please don't tell me there's more. Look at the score, split our hearts since we push out the show. Please show me that you're showing your intentions are pure and it's
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If y'all new, then welcome. Today's video, I'm just gonna be telling y'all my thoughts on the show Cruel Summer. I watched it on Hulu. I think it's 10 episodes, it's one season. I think there's gonna be a season 2, but I think it's really gonna be a season 2. But if they wanted to, they could end the show like the way it ended. But anyways, the way I'm gonna be talking about this show, I'm gonna talk about the characters, and I'm gonna talk about them from like, I guess like the least problematic to the most problematic. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna go about it. And I'm gonna get my thoughts on the show while I'm talking about the characters. So yeah, just keep up. And as y'all saw, we drinking some wine. I got the Sutter Homes. Ain't no S on the end of that. We out. Black folks always doing that. Ain't no S on the end of that. Sutter Home Sangria. It's better when it's cold, but this is still good. And they got 12% alcohol, and this was $10. So, period. Cheers. And my nails are busted. So yeah, I got my little notebook with the characters right here, and I'm gonna scratch them off as I go so I won't forget. And I'm already a little bit tipsy, so I don't want to lose my train of thought. Okay, so the first people I'm gonna start off with is Kate's friends that Jeanette ended up stealing. So if you haven't watched the show, I'm not gonna explain like what's going on, so you have to watch the show and then come back to the video. So Kate's friends, I feel like were the least irrelevant. They were just some little followers. Like, how y'all go from being this girlfriend to just being the next bitch friend to then just not liking her? I don't know. They were irrelevant to me. That's pretty much it. They were just some flip-flopping ass bitches, and they were some little followers. So that's pretty much all I have to say about them. I can't remember the names. I know one girl name was Tennille or something like that, and I don't even remember the other girl name. The only reason why I remember Tennille's name is because her mom was trying to come on to the principal name, and I don't even remember his name. I'm just like, he was like one of the main characters, the freaking perv of the show, and I don't remember what his name is, y'all. But the little principal of the school that kidnapped Kate. So that's the only reason why I even remember her names, because her mom was like trying to come at him. So I'm gonna scratch them off because I'm done talking about them. Irrelevant. Period. Okay, I'm gonna do Kate's sister and then Jeanette's brother. So with Kate's sister, I feel like everybody was just not trying to hear Kate out. But at first, Kate tried to go to her mom to tell her that she thought the dad was cheating. That was early in the show. And then she tried to go to her sister. I can't remember which one she was trying to tell her sister though, if the dad was cheating or if the mom was cheating. Because she did end up finding out that the mom was actually cheating. But nobody was trying to hear shit Kate was trying to say. Her sister was not trying to hear her out at all. She didn't want a relationship with her at all. And then you end up acting like a pretend person just so you can talk to her. It's just like, you should try to talk to her when she's trying to talk to you. Kate didn't do nothing to nobody. But I'm gonna get to that point later. I don't have much to say about her sister, honestly. So, yeah. I really don't. Next we got Jeanette's brother. It's really the adults that I want to drag in this show. So that's why I'm really like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm zooming through these people because it's really the adults to me that had the most problems out of everybody besides Jeanette. Besides Jeanette, clearly. So Jeanette's brother, I feel like he was just a little off. Like, I don't know, he was kind of just like thrown in there to me. So it's just like, when they was, the scene when they was at the fair, and this was in 1994 when Kate was acting like, I mean when Jeanette was acting like Kate, and she was trying to follow Kate and trying to talk to her and all this stuff or whatever, and he told her that she needs to go back to the little nerd geeky girl that she was before. And I'm just like, it's clear that she's already struggling with her identity, clearly, and you gonna tell her some stuff like that. I was just like, Jeanette had problems, but her family, like, it was certain like parts of the show where you can tell they was trying to encourage her, but they didn't really like do it the way they needed to. Like the fact that he told her that, I was just like, I don't think that's helpful in this situation at all. And then when the mom told him about the situation, like about the key or whatever, her having the key to the man's house or whatever she had told him in the kitchen, and he was just like, call your sister type shit, like call his aunt, he ain't good with that type of stuff, yada yada. Like, he ain't want nothing to do with nothing. He was just like, leave me out of it. Like, they're pretty much with his vibe. Also, I want to talk about the scene where Jamie had punched Jeanette in her goddamn face, and they pulled up to the house and did nothing. I was just like, what was the point of y'all going to do nothing?
What was the reason? What was the reason? I just explained the reason. What was the reason, bitch? I don't.
Like, it was this other girl, Amanda, who I watched on YouTube. She did a review about the show, and she was talking about how she understand why her dad didn't do anything because, you know, he's grown. Jamie is a minor. Jamie is Kate's boyfriend that Jeanette ended up stealing. So I was like, okay, I get that. But he could have definitely let his son put hands on him, because even though Jeanette was crazy, you know, they were on her side clearly. So take out her being crazy. This dude literally hit your daughter in the face. I was just like, it was no reason for them to go pull up and not put hands on him. That would have been my dad and my brother. I don't got a brother, but if I did, I would have been pissed. Because what was the reason? Y'all might as well have stayed at the house. Finish scratch your mouth. I'm done talking about him. Who do I want to talk about next? Okay, y'all. So next, I want to talk about Vincent and Mallory. So those were Jeanette's friends, okay? The crazy one. Oh, cheers. So Vincent, I'm gonna talk about him first because I feel like he was the least problematic of the fan group. He was just the monkey in the middle, honestly. He was the monkey in the middle. He just was there. And he just kind of enabled Jeanette and Mallory's behavior, because to me both of them had issues, and Vincent was just there. I cannot find another word like to describe. He was just literally there. But Mallory, I did not fucking like her. Me and my sister watched the show together, and I told her I didn't like Mallory, but we was like going back and forth because we was talking throughout the show as we was watching. So I would like go back and forth on whether I did like Mallory or if I didn't. But at the end, I just did not like Mallory. From the jump, she was on Jeanette's ass. And I was just like, dang. Like, she was, first of all, she peer pressured both of them to do things they didn't want to do. I mean, Vincent kind of was like a little bit more willing to do the stuff that was on their little summer list to do, but Jeanette didn't want to do the stuff. And I'm just like, she was really just being a pushover, just letting the girl tell her what to do. And Mallory, she really just acted like she was the fucking HBIC, like she was the head bitch in charge. Like, this was her friend group. She was running shit, pretty much. Like, she never said anything positive to Jeanette in this whole first season. Like, she just was on the girl ass. Even in the scene where they were pulling a prank on the first day of school, and she had the little tape thing, whatever, y'all know the scene I'm talking about if you watch the show, where she had the little tape playing. They were supposed to be over to the school intercom or whatever, and Vincent and Jeanette was supposed to be watching out in the hallway. Both of them dipped out to go do whatever they wanted to do. Vincent was up in the gym talking to Ben, and Jeanette went doing whatever she was doing. But when she went to go confront them, she was zoned in on Jeanette. Like, she acknowledged Vince all for about 3 seconds, and she just got up off his head. But she was on Jeanette always. Like, I was just like, dang, like, why is she on her so tough? Like, she was on her tough as hell. And then even when the scene when they were at Jeanette's house, first of all, they were loud as hell talking about smoking the weed and all this stuff. I'm just like, first of all, y'all are in this girl's house. You trying to, first of all, smoke weed in her house, and you loud as hell about, like, her parents are not gonna hear y'all. So yeah, she was trying to convince them to smoke the weed with her. And of course, Jeanette didn't want to do it. She didn't want to do half the shit that Mallory was trying to get her to do. So her dad ended up coming upstairs, telling Mallory that her mom was on the phone. She wanted her to come home, yada, yada, yada. So she was already on their ass, trying to pressure them to smoke the weed with her. Jeanette nor Vincent wanted to smoke the weed with Mallory. So once her dad came upstairs telling Mallory that her mom wanted her to come home, she was asking Jeanette for the weed, but Jeanette flushed it down the toilet. We found out later she didn't actually flush the weed down the toilet. But she got mad and was trying to go off on Jeanette for flushing the weed down the toilet, talking about some her mom gonna be mad. But bitch, you was literally just trying to smoke the weed 0.2 seconds ago. I was just like, I just do not like this bitch energy. Like, she was just always on 100 for no fucking reason. Like, you are really trying to bully and peer pressure people to do everything that you want to do, and then you want to get mad. Like, that was the most gaslighting situation to me. Bitch, how are you mad because she flushed the weed, but you was just about to smoke it? Either way, your mama wasn't about to have the weed, if y'all did smoke it or not. And then, let's just say they did end up smoking the weed, and y'all smoking it in their room, and then her dad came upstairs. Y'all was gonna be fucked anyway. I was just like, she couldn't be my friend. Could not have been my friend, because I would have drug her ass. But one thing I am gonna say about Mallory as well, she did notice Jeanette's little weird behavior when it came towards Kate and all that. But Mallory was also weird herself, because she was low-key obsessed with Kate too. Because it was a scene where she was at the park with Vincent, I think, and they was talking about Jeanette, and she was basically saying, like, we don't need another Kate Wallace, because I think that was her last name. She was saying we didn't need another Kate Wallace, yada, 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 because, like, I guess that's when Jeanette was becoming like Kate or trying to act like her or whatever. And it's just like, they never showed Kate doing nothing to nobody in this whole first season. So it's just like, what was your beef with Kate? You were just a fucking hater, and you just want to be like her. Like, or she just wanted to be her friend. I really don't know. I think she just wanted to be the girlfriend. Jeanette clearly wanted to be her. Clearly. But I think Kate just wanted to be her friend. But it was just like, you trying to drag Jeanette for the things that she feel about Kate, when you feel a way about this girl too. It's just like, all y'all weird. Both of y'all are crazy in y'all own little way. So I think that's about all I got to say about Mallory, at least for now. Now, should I go ahead and talk about the rest? Because we ended up finding out that Mallory was the one who actually saw Kate in the house. But I really feel two different ways about that scene, because Kate was in the house, Mallory saw her, but it's just like, you wasn't locked up in that joint. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I understood where Mallory was coming from. Like, she just saw someone like freely walking around in there. It's just like, you could have just walked out the door. But at the same time, I'm just like, you became this girl's friend after the whole fact of her being found and all this stuff, and you just, it was weird. It was weird, because it's just like, why you want to be her friend? This girl was literally having a law case against Jeanette. You sat here, you know she called her out. You know she was saying she was the one that saw her in the house, and you knew the whole time it was you. That whole thing was just crazy. It was weird. So it's just like I said, I definitely feel like they're gonna have a season 2. So when season 2 come, I'm gonna definitely need them to revisit that. Look at my ponytail, y'all. I got a ponytail in the back of my head. But anyways, I'm just like, they need to come back to that, because that still was weird. Because why you sit there and be her friend through that whole thing and know she got this whole ordeal against Jeanette, whole time it was you who saw her. I'm done with her. And Vincent. The next person I'm gonna get on, Jamie. Jamie. He had some nerve. I don't even really care about him punching Jeanette, honestly. I mean, he was wrong for putting his hands on her, period. But, bitch, what goes around come around. You can't control how you get your karma. I do not condone men putting their hands on women. But, at the same time, you are not the judge of how you get your karma. After everything we found out she did, she deserved a motherfucking punch in the face.
Okay, I said it and I mean it.
That's all I'm saying. She definitely deserved it. So I'm gonna just leave it where it is. But he had some fucking nerve to try to gaslight this girl after all the trauma she went through. Pretending like he wasn't in the park or wherever they had met up, where he met up with Jeanette and kissed her. Like, you was really gonna play my girl like that. He really tried to gaslight my girl and make her think she was crazy after she had already been kidnapped.
Talk about disrespectful.
Are you out your mind? He was literally out of his fucking mind. He was out of his fucking mind. And he was an alcoholic. I'm ready for a backstory on him. First of all, I'm really ready for a backstory on a lot of these characters. That's why I'm just like, we definitely need a season 2. I think it's gonna happen. Because I need the backstory on everybody. Mallory's mom, whatever her family situation is. Vincent's family situation, because clearly his grandma's raising him. His mom died. We don't know where his daddy at. We don't know where Mallory daddy at, because this bitch clearly got problems, because she's always angry. She always is mad. we need a background on Jamie and what his family history is. The reason why he was fucking popping shit in her daddy face, like he wanted to get her this promise ring and do this and do that and and he didn't even give a fuck about the girl. Baby, cut the shit, cut the bullshit. Why is he an alcoholic in high school? We need the backstory. We need it. I'm sorry, we need it. But yeah, the nerve of him to try to gaslight her in this situation. And I was so glad that bitch was like, baby, bye. I know what the fuck I seen. You done. So I was happy for her that she stood her fucking ground. Cause bitch, period. Is that all I want to say about him? Oh yeah, I also was like, Kate was only missing for, I don't know exactly how long, but it was only for months. I don't even know if she was missing for like half a year. It's just like, literally nobody noticed that this girl got this girl boyfriend and her whole group of friends and started looking like her on the low, dressing better and all this stuff. It's like nobody noticed. Like, y'all gotta be kidding me. Y'all literally gotta be kidding me that nobody noticed this shit. Nobody. Okay. You didn't notice this girl was trying to be like your girlfriend. You didn't notice that this girl had the same friends that your girlfriend had before she went missing. Her friends didn't notice that this girl got her boyfriend and his friends. Like, what? That's how you know nobody really truly gave a fuck about her, because if they did, somebody would have peeped that shit. Oh, and now you want to punch Jeanette after the fact. Boy, you fucking knew. Anyways, done with his ass. I don't like nobody in this show really but Kate. Angela is cool. Jeanette's dad, girlfriend, whatever. She's cool. Kate's sister, she's whatever. Irrelevant, pretty much to me. I'm gonna talk about the parents next, and then last I'm gonna talk about Kate, Jeanette, and the pervert. I think his name was Mr. Williams, if I'm not mistaken, but I just really don't remember him. I really don't even care about what his name is. I'm so hungry, y'all. I'm about to go get some food after this. I'm gonna talk about Jeanette mom and dad first, because Kate mom and dad, oh, they got it coming. Not really her dad or her fucking mom. So Jeanette's mom, she knew that girl was crazy. When she found that key, oh baby, she knew what was going on. She was putting 2 and 2 together, and she got the fuck out of Dodge. And I mean, can you really blame her? She sat there and asked the girl to her face, after she had already knew what she knew. She told the girl that they could get through it together, and she still proceeded to lie in her mama's face. I mean, did we really think she was gonna tell the truth? She sat there and lied in the woman's face, and she was just like, ain't doing it. But also, her mom, that's what I said, her family, sometimes they did give her encouraging words, but at the same time, they really didn't do their best that they could have, because she was trying to kiss ass so hard to Kate's mom and trying to get her to hang out with Kate. It's just like, you should just encourage your daughter and loved her enough to just let her be who she was. It's just like, no. You was kissing ass. You was trying to get her to kiss ass, hang out with the popular girl, and all this stuff. It's just like, you should just let her be who she was and encourage her to be who she was. So it was just like, they really lacked when it comes to giving her the confidence in herself that she really needed. Also, her dad too, like, after her little birthday or whatever, Jeanette, and they were in the kitchen and she was talking about whatever she was saying, and her dad just told her to make another wish on her cake, basically, I guess, to like be cool or popular, whatever she was talking about to him. And just like, why would you just tell your daughter to make a wish instead of in that moment to build her self-esteem. To me, that was just crazy. I was just like, it would not be no way in the world that I'm gonna tell my child to just make a wish to be something that, like, no, I'm sorry, no. It was just, they tried, but like I said, they did not do the best they could have at all. There could have been better things done, better things said to her to boost her confidence, to boost her self-esteem. And I just like, these folks are just lacking. They ain't being horrible, but they lacking for sure. But her mom did get down fast as hell. It's just like, okay, you could have stuck it out a little bit longer and like tried to fucking talk to her or do something, but she just got out of Dodge. She was just like, baby, I ain't dealing with it. The dad wasn't trying to support the mom and what she felt like was going on. He was just not trying to hear nothing. He was just like team on his daughter's side, and I can understand, but it's just like, we're not going to ignore the facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to ignore the facts. Like, if I had a child and my child was on some crazy shit like Jeanette, I'm not finna ignore the signs. Because, like, at the end of the day, whether she was in the right or in the wrong, it's just like, I don't know. I just like, she literally told you that this girl had a key to the man's house. Even if you didn't want to feel like you wanted to go to the police on your own child or whatever the case was, something could have been done. But, you know, we get mad and irritated about TV shows, but I do know it's a show. So, I mean, they clearly have to give us the entertainment. But if we're talking about real life, because I like to compare stuff to real life because we can get a lesson out of it. So that's pretty much why I'm talking about this show, because we can get a lesson from this, you know, at the end of the day. And I ain't even got to the real lesson that I want to get to yet. But anyways, I think that's about all I gotta really say about Jeanette's mom and dad. They could have just done better, but they were not the worst. Pretty much. Cross them off my list. I'm done with them. And then no, her dad, I ain't done with him. I'm not done with him, actually. Like, after the fact, when the mom left and all this stuff and he was just dealing with Jeanette, the way he started just shutting down and the way that he started treating her, is just like, if you was gonna be on her side, be on her side. If you gonna ride for her, ride for her. But you, even though this girl is crazy, it's just like, if you was gonna be there for her, you should have been there for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, this your daughter. You literally told her that you lost your job, you lost this, you did this, you da da da. So, like, basically saying, like, yeah, I'm on your side because of all this negative shit that happened to me. How is that supposed to make her feel better? Instead of you just saying, you're my daughter, I'm on your side, I got your back, yada yada yada, I'm riding for you. No, you had to mention everything that you lost in the process to make it, like, to say that you was there for her. Why you couldn't just say, I'm here for you and act like it? Like I said, even though the girl is crazy, I know this, but we just taking it out the picture right now because he was riding for her. So if you was gonna ride for her, ride for her. Now I'm done with him. Now I'm done with him. I really don't have nothing to say about his little girlfriend, honestly. She cool, whatever. Whew. Kate's mom and dad. Kate mom, straight fucking narcissist. Straight narcissist. And we just gonna call it what it is. She's a fucking narcissist. This girl tried to come and tell you the possible allegations of her dad cheating on you. She immediately shut her down because she didn't even give a fuck. The only thing that Kate mom cares about is her image. Image. All she care about is herself. She don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm not gonna lie. If he really was cheating on her, which we found out he wasn't, but if he really was cheating on her, that probably was the wrong time and place to try to bring that up. I'm not gonna lie. That was just not the time or the place for Kate to try to bring that up to her mom. But anyways, she wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. She didn't give a fuck. She was just like, baby, bye. Get in your place, stay in your place. And I was just like, damn, like, she ain't even trying to hear shit the girl gotta say. Like, we not gonna sit here and act like kids don't be knowing shit. Because kids peep shit. Whether y'all like to believe it or not, or people like to believe it or not, kids pick up on shit. Kids know shit. They ain't gonna say shit 9 times out of 10 because they're kid. I mean, even when I was a kid growing up, like, you know this shit and you know what's going on with your parents. Period. So it's just like, if he was, like, she should have at least tried to hear her out. But she a fucking narcissist. She didn't give a fuck. And she was cheating on him. She was the cheater the whole fucking time. Cheating on this man with whoever the damn, I think his name was Scott. I don't know. Whoever the nigga was. Cheating on her dad with him. And then, we get to the part, of course, you know, she was mad because she was late because of the situation that happened with Jamie on her birthday or whatever, which caused her to run away in the first place. Plus, nobody even gave a fuck about how Kate felt about nothing. Her mom was a narcissist. Her dad was an enabler. And that's how she ended up in the hands of the fucking pervert anyway. So, yeah. After Kate decided to expose her mom to her dad when she found out that her mom was the one who was actually the cheater, she slapped the girl. The dad just sat there and looked. He's her stepdad, if you haven't watched the show, but he's her stepdad. But he just sat there, didn't say shit, didn't do shit. He just fucking looked. And every time her mom was talking to her, she was just like downgrading her or telling her something about her image. Oh, you need to put these earrings on, or you need to do this, or you need to do that. You need to do this. Like, all she cared about was that fucking image. And it was just a fucking mess. Like, girl, you gonna get mad because she just exposed your bitch ass. Now you want to go into narcissistic rage because, I mean, if y'all know anything about narcissists, you fucking know. So, bitch, you just went to narcissistic rage. You wanted to just act so much like it was just not your fault. You want to play victim, and then you want to bring up the fact that she tried to tell you that the dad was cheating to just deflect from the point that you were the actual fucking cheater. Baby, bye. Anyways, fast forward to the point where they were going through the lawsuit or whatever was going on, and she was like, she confronted Kate about this little note somebody left on the door that said liar. Come to find out, she is the one who typed and printed the fucking thing out talking about liar. You really gonna put your daughter through another traumatic ass experience because you are fucking insane. You out of your fucking mind. You are out of your fucking mind. Like, that was just crazy to me, y'all. That was beyond me. I was just like, this bitch literally just typed up a fucking note and put it on her own door to call her child a liar. And then confronted her. Like, do you know who did this? Why would they be saying you are a liar? And then when Kate found out that it was her mom that did this shit, her excuse was fucking pathetic. Talking about some, you needed a bad guy and yada 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 and blah 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 blah. Like, what the fuck are you talking? She was talking about a whole bunch of fucking nothing. Nothing that came out of her mouth made fucking sense because she's just a fucking narcissist. And she just wanted to get back at her because she exposed the fact that she was a fucking cheater. That's all. That was it. That was all. Narcissists are literally little fucking devils walking around the earth. And we just gonna keep it a fucking buck. That's what it is. Period. And so just like, she was really out of her fucking mind. And if anybody has any grace or mercy for Kate's mom, I can't fuck with you. Because hell no, that bitch is crazy. Period. she's fucking crazy and she's out of her fucking mind. And it's just like, narcissists only come from narcissists pretty much, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, bitch, you still get no excuse, because narcissists choose to do what the fuck they do, period. And you're not gonna tell me otherwise. You choose to treat people how you want to treat them, period. Like, her mom is fucking disgusting. She's the scum on the bottom of a motherfucking shit. The fucking scum. Like, girl, how dare you? How fucking dare you? She literally sat there and tried to play the fucking victim. Kiss my ass. Kiss my fucking ass. And her dad being the fucking enabler he was, it was just like, you literally sat there and let her slap this girl. Okay, anyways, but he did try to, you know, turn it around and, you know, be there for her and all that stuff. So, you know, he was trying to do what he had to do. So I'm gonna give him his props, you know. I'm gonna give him his props. When you're in a relationship with a narcissist, you can only do what you can do. You can only do what you can do at that moment. So, yeah. We letting him slide. But next season, if some more shit pop off and he let this bitch slide, I'm done with him too. Because don't be a fucking enabler. Don't enable that toxic ass, trash ass behavior. No. So, the last three people we got to talk about is Kate, Jeanette, and the pervert. We're gonna talk about Kate first. So, Kate did nothing to nobody in the whole show. She did nothing to nobody. She was even nice to Jeanette, weird ass, in the mall when she first started talking to her. Like, everybody was just, like, she was nice to everybody. She didn't do shit to nobody, and everybody just had a problem because they were fucking haters. Fucking haters and fucking jealous and sad to their own life. I think that, I'm about to skip ahead. But yeah, like, Kate, I'm just like, I just don't know. I don't know. It's just like, I feel like she just, I mean, clearly she has a narcissistic mother. So, like she said, she was just really trying to be trusting. She was raised to be like, just trusting the people. And it's just like, she didn't have nobody who actually cared about her. Jamie did not actually care about her. Her mother did not actually care about her. Her dad was an enabler of her mom's behavior. So, I mean, he clearly cared about her, but he was not, like, stepping how he should have been. So, she basically just fell into the hands of this man. And most people who are raised by narcissists fall into the hands of the narcissist. I mean, that's just pretty much how it typically, that's pretty much how it typically, y'all know what I'm trying to say. That's pretty much how it goes. So, she just fell into the hands of the wrong person. And she really liked him too. Now, Kate, I'm not gonna lie. I am team Kate, but Kate was wrong for lying. Like, she locked eyes with Jeanette, and Jeanette saw her. Even though Jeanette is crazy and is a liar and a possible sociopath, Kate was wrong for lying about what she lied about. It's just like, you didn't lock eyes with that girl. You didn't. You just assumed that she saw you, and she didn't see you because it was Mallory, and she confronted Mallory about it. So that's the only thing, you know, I feel like she was just really wrong about, because she was coming for Jeanette neck. And it's just like, when we saw what actually happened, Kate could have escaped the situation, but mentally she was trapped. Physically, she was not fucking trapped in that man's house, because they was in a whole relationship. It wasn't until she told him she wanted to leave, because she had already left the house once when she saw her parents on Christmas. And then she's so crazy too. She felt some type of way because she saw them laughing only for a moment, because they was crying like the next damn scene. you felt some type of way because you saw them laughing, having a moment. You thought they were just going to be sad 24/7, 24 hours after day, 365 days while you were gone. Like, Jesus. And they just treated you so bad that you didn't see them in distress when you snuck out this man's house to go and see your family. I was just like, girl, you crazy. But like I said, when you don't know, you just don't know what you don't know. So I'm not faulting her, but she definitely could have left that man's house. From the beginning, she could have left his house. But anyways, we'll get into it later when I start talking about him. But she definitely could have left that house. And I'm just like, the way. And then she lied too, not only about seeing her. She lied saying that Jeanette saw her while she was in the basement. When that whole scene happened, when she thought it was Jeanette, she had saw and it was actually Mallory. Girl, you was not even in the basement. So she was wrong. And we not gonna sit here and act like she wasn't. The facts are the facts. And I ain't no biased person. I can see the facts in each situation within each person. So yeah, we not gonna pretend that Kate was not wrong for this shit, because she was, period. So yeah, she definitely could have left, but like I said, she was mentally trapped. And y'all know how people would ask you for relationship advice and they know what they need to do, but they just kind of want that validation. I feel like this how Kate was coming. She wanted somebody to like bring her up out of, you know, what she was going through, instead of just fucking leaving her on her own. And then it's just like, after he exploded on her, after she said that she wanted to leave, but like I said, you don't know what you don't know. It's just like, girl, after he exploded on you like that, you should just wait until the next day when he went to work and just bounce about that hoe. Get on down. Like, he did not have her trapped in there. She was willingly at his house. So it's just like, child, it's like, even when she did decide to leave, your family is rich. So you didn't need to go down to the basement to even get that damn luggage, that damn suitcase, and then he locked your crazy ass down there. Well, not crazy, but locked your damn dumb ass down there. I was just like, Lord Jesus, girl, you should just left about the house. Oh my God. But anyways, like I said, it's a show, and it wouldn't be a show without the extra storyline. So I get that, but I'm just like, child, you should have just left and figured the rest of this shit out later. So yeah, another thing about Kate, I feel like she's still in a vulnerable state, even with Mallory. At the end of the season when she kissed her, I'm just like, girl, please don't fucking just, please just don't. Like, don't. I was just like, you had no reason to kiss that girl in her fucking mouth. You had no reason. So I'm just like, you was already vulnerable and you went to this man. Don't do the same thing again and just like look at Mallory as your saving grace. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. When this bitch sat here and let you believe that Jeanette was the one who saw you in that house when it was her the whole time. I'm just like, don't fucking just turn gay for this bitch for no reason. Because no, I just feel like she is still in the vulnerable state, and she definitely needs to heal from what she went through, and she just needs to get her ass back in therapy. I don't know if she was still in there by the time 1995 had came. I don't remember, but I'm just like, she definitely still needs some more help. And I'm just not 100%. Like I said, I don't like Mallory, so I feel like something is still like off about her in the whole situation. And so I'm just really ready for, you know, wherever it's to come next in season 2. I can't think of nothing else I want to say about Kate in this moment. If I do, I'll get back to it, but this video is getting kind of long. I'm at 46 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the pervert, because Jeanette to me is the craziest of them all. Well, one of the craziest. Honestly, her and the pervert are like this. They neck and neck. they tied for the title of the craziest. Because at the end of the day, you're a grown man. And he was just setting shit up from the beginning. Like, he was trying to play Mr. Nice Guy. The fuck, ugh. I've had an experience with a wannabe nice guy. So that just fucking irritates me when I say that. But anyways, I'm over that. I really am. But yeah, he wants to play Mr. Nice Guy. Mr. Nice Principal. Anyways, he was fucking sick from the beginning. You stole that damn girl hair tie at the damn fair. You fucking you was just talking to her and trying to tell her your shit, your little life story. He basically was trauma bonded with her. And I mean, clearly, like, she didn't know none of this, but he was just trauma bonded with her, talking about his family dynamic and yada 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 yada. And it's just like, at the end of the day, you was a grown man trying to talk to an underage child. You're sick, period. And then he literally asked her that day when she was supposed to go back to school, that day when she first came to his house, she stayed the night, and the next morning she was supposed to go to school. He was like, why didn't you go to school? Yada, yada, yada. And then, as they was trying to figure out what they were going to do, you go over and you fix 2 drinks. And then you had her drink, and then you said, oh, no, don't drink that. I forgot you were underage. And early in the show, he had already told her, like, when they was at the little party that her mom and dad was having at their house or whatever, he thought she was one of the adults or whatever. But then, like I said, you go back and ask her why she didn't go back to school. Then you fix down both of y'all a drink. Then you tell her, oh, don't drink that. I forgot that you're underage. You didn't fucking forget. You want to fucking play games, bitch. Like, so fucking sick. So fucking sick. You gonna pretend like you forgot she was underage. You know damn motherfucking well that she's underage. Anyways, so yeah, they get to playing their little games and drinking their drinks and yada yada yada. It's just like, you told her don't drink because you're underage, and then 2 seconds later you literally let her drink the drink. Like, you knew what you was doing. You knew what you was doing. Oh my god, just fucking sick. Like I said, I really don't have much to say about him because it's clear, like I said, he's fucking sick. And that's pretty much all I have to say about him. He's sick, fucking twisted, and he's a fucking pervert. Like, you were literally with an underage child. You literally let her stay with you, hide out with you, after she was declared a missing person. Then when she wanted to leave your ass, then you want to fucking kidnap her and lock her in your fucking basement so she can't go nowhere. You just out of your damn mind completely. So, out of his mind. And then you so fucking weak, you so fucking pussy. You went down there and was acting like you were about to off your fucking self, kill your fucking self. Then you fucking pussied out with your stupid ass, and then she turned around and shot and killed your big stupid ass. Like, oh god, so fucking annoying. And I think he killed his fucking dad, talking about his dad committed suicide. But then he said the gun was a family heirloom or some shit he had fucking said. I just want to know his backstory too, because clearly he's done some more sick shit. Clearly. So yeah, I want his motherfucking backstory too on season 2. I want everybody's fucking backstory. This show was just so good. It was really good. They did their thing when it came to this show. But I felt like the description of the show was a tad bit gaslighting, because they was like, oh, we're not gonna know who did it, baby. Clearly, Jeanette, the last person I'm gonna talk about, is fucking crazy. Clearly, I mean, we can clearly see what happened. Jeanette, like I said, I feel like she's a sociopath, and we're on her now. I'm done with the pervert. Jeanette is a clear sociopath. She's a clear narcissist. She clearly has antisocial personality disorder. I don't know if the girl is a psychopath or a sociopath. I don't know what she is, but she is something, because you are sick and fucking twisted. She is the sickest to me, honestly. Like I said, I feel like her and the pervert are neck and neck, but she damn near tops him with the fact that you wanted to be this girl so fucking bad. After she went missing, you fucking got her boyfriend, got her 2 friends, you started dressing like her or whatever the case was. And just like, y'all know when she had went on the little Marsha Bailey interview, I was motherfucking dead. I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but I was dead, bitch. When I seen her with this same fucking headband on, I said, no, she didn't. My sister didn't notice it when we was watching it together, but I was saying, she got the same motherfucking headband on. Then once they zoomed out and she had the pearls on, I was no more good after that. I said, not the pearls. The headband and the pearls. The headband and the pearls. Oh, I was done. I was done. I said, this bitch. Like, she literally said that. First of all, she was lying to everybody. Like, we just got to go back to the beginning with her. She was weird as hell. Weird as fuck. At the fair, she was not Kate's friend. She didn't know this bitch. You took her time from the pervert and said you was going to give it back to her when you didn't even fucking know her. You just kept this shit because you was that much of a fucking creep. Weird as hell. Weird as the fuck. What else did she do? She did not flush that weed down the toilet. She kept that shit. And later on in the show, we seen her just, I don't even think she smoked the shit. She was just acting like she was cool, holding the goddamn joint. Like, girl, get your ass on somewhere. Oh, crazy ass. Kept the key to this man's house. Kept going back in the fucking house. Getting a rush off of this shit. Just crazy as hell. Wanted to act like he was so big and bad. And the mall scene where she took the fall for Vincent or whatever for stealing the DVD, and she ended up in a little mall security office, wherever it was, and she just want to act like, oh, she was so big and bad and she getting so much trouble, but she just don't get caught trying to impress Jamie. I'm just like, oh my god, like, you fucking pathetic. You pathetic. So pathetic. And so, yeah, I need to hurry up. My video is almost an hour, but this is literally my last point, is talking about her. But, yeah, you try to start being like this girl, dressing like this girl after she got kidnapped and all this shit. You fucking, when that scene where they had met up at the fucking pervert man's house, whatever, she literally started out with a lie when she was talking to Kate. That's why I'm like, Kate, do you not? Kate was just so damn dumb. I was like, this girl literally just lied in your face. She told you that she did not see you. She told you she was not at that man's house. For 5 seconds later, she told you she was at his house. She told you 5 seconds later, after she had just told you she was not there, she told you she actually was there. But it wasn't her that saw you. It was Mallory. They be like narcissists and crazy people like fucking Jeanette give you a little bit of the truth sometimes. Sometimes they just flat out lie. But sometimes they give you a little bit of the truth and then a whole lot of the fucking lie. Girl, you still knew she was in that fucking house, which was even fucking worse. You heard the girl crying out for fucking help when she actually was in the basement. When she actually was in the basement, you heard this girl crying out for help. God. When I say just, I said this bitch. This bitch. Like, she literally had me for a second. I was still like, this bitch did crazy. But she had me for a second when she said it was Mallory who had sought her. But once they got to the end scene where this bitch was in the house, when this bitch was crying out for help, stuck in the basement, I said, wow. Wow. And after this bitch drops her case against you or whatever, and you talking about some, to the girl who could have cleared my name earlier but didn't, I forgive you. Bitch. She need her ass hit in the face again. She's her ass box the fuck out again. She needs to get hit in the fucking face again for that fucking shit. If anybody finds out. This one, like, I don't really know if they do have a season 2, how it's gonna unfold, because literally nobody was there in the fucking house to know this crazy ass bitch was even there and heard her crying out for help. So I don't know how this gonna go. I don't. But Jeanette is fucking out of her fucking mind. Literally out of her fucking mind. You still want to be this girl after all this. You think it's gonna work? Oh my. I'm just fucking disgusted. I'm disgusted. And then I don't even know if I said everything I wanted to say, but that's it for now. And then the last thing that I wanted to address was the alleged shootout. I was like, okay, they must have had just lied for Kate to protect her family image, because y'all know it seemed like they were in a small town, and like Kate's mom and dad was like the hot shit of the town. So it's just like, I guess the police just lied to protect her name, because I mean, clearly Kate shot him. It wasn't a shootout when he only got shot once. She literally only shot his ass one time, and then she said she sat with his body. So by the time she actually called the police the next morning, they know when a body has been dead for, you know, however long. So I'm just like, there was a blatant lie. So if they don't address that next season, if there is a season 2, like I said, which I think there is gonna be, if they don't address that, they must think we stupid. Because what? I'm just like, they got to address that shit again. They got to, because of what? Our police were on the scene on a shootout and blah. I mean, stop lying. Stop lying. Anyways, y'all, I think that's all I gotta say. I really can't think of much else. I hope I covered everything. I'm pretty sure there's probably something I left out. If I did leave something out, because I'm gonna rewatch this video. Clearly I gotta edit it. So when I rewatch this, if I left something out, I'm gonna leave a highlighted comment at the top, so y'all will see my opinion on whatever I left out. And that's pretty much it. The show was crazy. The show was really good. But like I said, we can take some of this stuff and apply it to real life. Whew, my worst characters that I hated in this show is Kate mom, Jeanette, and the fucking pervert. Those are like my top 3 people I do not like. Mallory, I don't like her, but she a little less on the totem pole, because I feel like she can get, you know, healed. But a pervert, well, he's dead. I mean, clearly ain't no hope for nothing for him. But Kate's mom, a fucking narcissist, ain't no hope for her. Those people don't change. Narcissists don't change. They are who they are, and it's just dead on that. Yeah, mostly, like I said, I just want to know everybody's backstory on why they so fucking crazy. Why is everybody on this show so damn crazy? Why is Kate, well, I already know why Kate Mom's so crazy, but why is Jamie an alcoholic in high school, like I said? Why is Mallory always on a fucking 1,000? And who else? That's pretty much it, like I said. That's pretty much it. And I want to know a little bit more backstory about Kate's mom and dad, especially because Kate's mom was acting like she was hot shit back in school, but then, wait, did I say that right? Yeah, Jeanette mom was acting like she was hot shit back in school, but then Kate mom act like that the girl wasn't shit. So I really want to know what the true story is about that. But that's all I got, y'all, in today's video. So I spent an hour recording this video, so honestly, whether you like it or not, thumbs up this video. Thumbs up my motherfucking video. Even if you thumbs it down, that's still cool, bitch, because that's engagement. So like the video, dislike the video, subscribe, comment your opinion down below, wherever the case is. I don't care. I just want to hear what y'all got to say. This show was good, like I said, period. It was crazy, but it was good. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.